So Cardano processed over 90 million transactions in one day, and an analyst is still expecting a $4 ADA all-time high this cycle. So in this video, I wanted to kind of break down some of the things that were said, recently here in the last 24 hours, some of the big news events around Cardano. So first and foremost, processing over 90 million transactions in one day, pretty good feat for a ghost chain in Cardano, right? You guys know I still hold Cardano, still hold ADA. I've held it for many cycles now. I probably should have taken profits the first time, but it's one of those assets that I don't feel terrible holding. It's relatively stable. It's sitting right now at around 63 cents. That's still below all of our moving averages, but a lot of Cardano whales are accumulating right now. We'll get into that in this video as well. Also talk about some price action and get you guys on your way. So go ahead and hit that like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely helps us out, and a lot of new people coming to the table. So Cardano is one of those assets. It's kind of one of those, slow grinds, man. And then all of a sudden, we've seen this in the past two cycles. It just pops out of nowhere, and I'm hoping we get another big pop here for a third time. We've seen it pop, in the 2017 cycle, did the same thing in 2021, and now, with rumors that it could be part of a strategic stockpile of crypto, obviously with some interesting use cases given how secure the blockchain is. I think Cardano could be really coming into form now, and it's been around long enough. It's withstood the test of time, sitting around a $22 billion market cap off the top of my head. And unlike Ethereum, that develops first and then, they improve it as they go, Cardano really builds its ecosystem with a future vision in mind, right? They didn't compromise it due to time constraints. When they roll something out, Cardano's very, very solid. And now they've processed over 90 million transactions in the last 24 hours. Very impressive feat. Could lead to, I think, explosive gains in the future, especially if we get Cardano adopted by, some governments around the globe, maybe even the United States. There's been a lot of rumors about that. But when it comes to Cardano, the one thing that I think it has over anything else is security, right? That's really where it hangs its hat. And I think security is going to be more and more important as blockchain continues to develop, especially on the public side, right? Private blockchains already a little bit more secure depending on, who's using them. Like big banks are already using private blockchains in some form or fashion. But although Cardano takes time to do things, this slow research heavy peer review ecosystem is now standing above other blockchains in a lot of different ways. It's able to deploy smart contracts. It's home to NFTs, DeFi projects. They've got everything built on Cardano. And its latest upgrade includes a move that'll bring incredible speeds to the Cardano ecosystem. That's one thing they're lacking, but that is being worked on right now. So Cardano Foundation CEO says that Visa and MasterCard can run on a public permissionless blockchain, thinks that Cardano is a great, fit for them, and basically talked about the 3,000, stake pool operators that Cardano has. And processing 90 million transactions in one day is not, something just to ignore. Cardano's, in a lot of ways, redefining the future of global payments. It can run Visa and MasterCard on its public permissionless blockchain today, seemingly, right? And a lot of people speaking in and speaking up on Alex Becker, a big name in the space. He's went on record, says that, hey, Cardano's not my favorite asset, but I do think we're in store for some explosive gains. It's time to load up. He still thinks we can get to $4 here in 2025 at some point. I think when liquidity comes back, it is going to flow back into, the assets at the top. And Cardano's one of those top assets still today, right? Now, if I take you inside the chart, let's take a look at what we got here with ADA. And we could see here we're sitting just under 64 cents, slowly but surely kind of, finding our footing here. But, we did pop up to $1.30 and then $1.15 here once in May. We had a big surge in May from 64 cents to $1.13. That was on some, news regarding, just the use case for Cardano, stockpile, things like that. Cardano had a nice little surge there back upwards before it wicked back down. But I think we're just toying around right now. We're range bound, kind of like everything else, since we started this kind of like downturn in December. It's just kind of finding its footing. But once it does, man, Cardano's one of those things that moves fast within cycles. And when we get that momentum up like we did back in early November at 39 cents, I mean, you got a phenomenal opportunity here to make some good money with Cardano, in my opinion. I'm going to be tracking this. I'm always tracking Cardano with XT Algo, my trading indicator, guys. And here's the thing. You have nothing to lose with XT Algo, nothing to lose at all. And here's why. It's literally $1 a day gets you started. It's a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, you can literally try this tool risk-free. It's going to help you in a ton of different ways. And basically, if you look at how this is used on the 4-hour chart, on the daily chart with crypto and stocks, it's going to give you much, much better chances to make money in crypto. And it takes the guesswork out of it. And it's a little over $1 a day. So really, there's nothing holding you back from getting started. These numbers are slashed. Instead of 47 a month, when you use the discount code linked down below in the description, that's 37 a month, a little over $1 a day, get you started. Now, the best option is $90 for a quarter. That's literally $1 a day. So the $90 is the quarterly option with the discount code linked in the description. This is the cheapest I've ever given this tool out there too. So take advantage before this market really takes off, guys, and you're going to be glad you've got this tool in your toolbox. Highly encourage you guys to check it out. But Cardano hits 90 million transactions in the last 24 hours. $4 price targets are still being thrown out by experts. I don't think Cardano's dead by any means. It's in a little bit of a downturn, but you guys know the big whales right now are accumulating. That's also something I've been tracking and watching. They've been stacking. Anytime we get down to that 50-cent range on Cardano right now, they're stacking their chips. If you guys were around in the bear market, you know Cardano sat there for a while at 25 cents before exploding up past $1. That was a nice return just on that little, spring upwards. And I do think we're going to have one of those bull runs that's going to be specific to the top altcoins. And Cardano's one of those. It fits a lot of narratives. And I do think it's going overlooked right now still as one of the top assets to accumulate here in 2025 outside of Bitcoin. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe, check out XT Algo, and we'll see you guys in the next video.